The reason why you are a perfect yogi is because you have always exhibited universal love and compassion for everyone. Maharaj, because the perfect yogi is not the one who sits in a motionless samadhi for days, months, or years, not the one who has siddhis, not the one who can do miracles, but the one who exhibits universal love and compassion. And you are once again the best example of someone who exhibits love, compassion, and concern for everyone. The pure devotees of Krishna who are tirelessly sharing Krishna's message with the world are the best examples of someone who is a perfect yogi. And Maharaj, you have perfected that art. Maharaj, one of the greatest challenges for a preacher is to convince the audience that he is their true well-wisher. And once again, Maharaj, you have mastered that art. You have so much of genuine concerns, genuine love and compassion for everyone, that whoever comes in contact with you develops an emotional connection with you, develops an emotional bonding with you, an emotional attachment to you. And that is the reason why you have been able to touch and transform the hearts of millions of people around the world. Thank you very much, Maharaj. On this very, very auspicious day of your Vyasa Puja, I pray to Krishna to bless you with a very long life and good health, so that you can continue to inspire all of us for many, 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 many years to come. My Dandvat Pranams, your Shyam Kumar Das.
Thank you, Prabhu. So after Shamala Mataji, we'll have another bhajan. While Mataji is walking up, I'll read a quote from Maharaj. There is no access to Krishna outside of the order of the spiritual master. And if we are executing the order of the spiritual master, we should know that whatever comes into our life, we should welcome it with gratitude, and we should see that it is an opportunity for me to purify my consciousness. Thank you, Mataji.
Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Shrimati Radhanath Swami Iti Namine Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale. Please accept my humble obeisances, Maharaj. Happy birthday to you. Last year I promised to write to you every day, so that I had enough realizations to share today, really personal ones. And someone told me, Mataji, that's not possible. I tried that and it doesn't happen. And I thought, let me put some really sincere efforts, and I find myself in the same place today. Today I just want to show my gratitude to you, to Srila Prabhupada, for bringing me where I am today, and for that constant feeling of security around me, no matter what's happening in my life. It does feel like a dream happening to someone who just doesn't deserve it, but I'm very grateful to you. Grateful for all the hand holdings that I didn't even recognize as your hand holdings. But looking back, I can clearly say that you helped me at each and every step without me even realizing that you were looking out for me. Sometimes without too many words, just with your eyes and with your smile. I do find myself failing so many times in so many aspects, but I always feel held in safe hands. I just cannot be grateful enough for your presence in my life, my dearest spiritual father. My prayers to the Lord today, like every day, to keep you healthy, happy, and always guiding us. My prayers to the Lord, that I sincerely follow your teachings and make you smile. I am a long way away from there, but let me promise you today that I'll make an honest endeavor to be better this coming year. My dearest friend shared what you said to her a few days ago. All that we have to try to do is simply get together and do Krishna Katha and Kirtan, care for each other and come together. I felt so comforted. I thought about how I would implement that in my life. Quality time and support to my family, sincerely doing my chanting and sevas, being positive and supportive to my extended family of God brothers and sisters, being respectful to all, non-judgmental, enjoying each other's association and just adding value to each other's life with support, smile, and compassion. I already feel so energized and reinvigorated. I'll just stop here so that I remain with these thoughts and commitments to you on your special day, Maharaj, seeking your blessings. Hare Krishna, your daughter Shamla Kumari.
Thank you, Mataji. Just before we go on to the bhajan, if I could kindly request devotees who have parked their car in the temple car park, if you could kindly move the car out, because we'd like to use that space to serve prasad, which will be about in an hour or so. So if devotees can kindly move the car now, so we can arrange for prasad. So now we'll have Radhastami Mataji singing Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan, followed by her offering to Srila Radhanath Swami.
Thank you, Rohan. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Shri
Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan
Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohan.
Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohan
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan.
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan
Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan.
Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana
Kalindi Jamuna Jaya Jaya Mahavan.
Kalindi Jamuna Jaya Mahavan
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan.
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan
Shri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohan. नंदनंदना
चाहला बलिया कोइलो श्री नंदनंदना
जय राधे जय कृष्णा जय वृंदावन
जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन
श्री गोविंद गोपी नाथ मदन मोहन
श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन
श्री नंद जशोदा जय जय गोपाल
नंद जशोदा जय जय गोपाल
श्री दामादि जय जय धेनु वत्सग
श्री दामादि जय जय धेनु वत्सगा
जय राधे जय कृष्णा जय वृंदावन
जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन
श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन
श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन
जय वृषभानु जय कीर्तिदा सुंदरी
जय वृषभानु जय कीर्तिदास दारी
जय पूर्णमासी जय भिरानगरी
पद पद्मा कोरिया स्मरण
दीन कृष्ण दासा कोहे नाम संकीर्तन
दीन कृष्ण दासा कोहे नाम संकीर्तन
जय राधे जय कृष्णा जय वृंदावन
जय राधे जय कृष्ण जय वृंदावन
श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन
श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Thank you, Mataji, for the wonderful Kirtan. So I request you to share your offering to Maharaj, followed by Sankalpa Ram Prabhu to share his offering after. Thank you.
Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances at your holy feet on the auspicious occasion of your 74th Vyasa Puja today. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I offer my humble obeisances unto my spiritual master who has opened my eyes which were blinded by the darkness of ignorance with the torchlight of knowledge. Today, dear Guru Maharaj, is the day of your divine appearance, and I feel fortunate to receive this opportunity to glorify you before their lordships. Shri Shri Radha Gopinath ki. This opportunity to glorify you before their lordships, Shri Shri Radha Gopinath, who will be most blissful today to hear the nectarian venerations offered to you by so many disciples of yours. Lord Chaitanya himself quotes this verse from the Adi Puran about Lord Shri Krishna. Ye me bhakta jana partha na me bhaktascha te jana mad bhakta nam cha ye bhaktas te me bhakta tamamata. Those who are my direct devotees are not my devotees, but those who are the devotees of my servants are factually my devotees. Although I am not qualified to be called a devotee yet, but your appearance in my life gives me hope of my deliverance. Just as a small bird attempts to soar the great heights of the unlimited sky, but is rendered incapable of fulfilling this formidable task of spanning the sky's vastness due to its own shortcomings. Similarly, today I am making a glowworm attempt at glorifying you. I am eternally grateful to you for accepting such a fallen soul as myself as your disciple. The samskara of our initiation ceremony in Chowpatty, Mumbai on the 21st of September 2024, this year, when with your divine munificence you re-established my broken connection to the Lord and accorded me with a permanent belonging to Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. That incredible moment has left an indelible mark in my consciousness. I often reminisce of that divine occasion when so many of your aspiring disciples were assembled from different parts of the globe to receive but a glance from your divine chakshu for a fraction of a second. It seemed like the air was brimming with a spiritual hum and that the hand of time had come to a halt. It was as if the temple room had transformed into an opulent, transcendental ship and was about to set sail to a sacred destination with all of us in it. Amongst the ethereal sounds of the sublime notes of kirtan in the backdrop, transporting us ever so close to the spiritual realm, there shone in the material darkness two holy figures dressed in saffron, illuminating our path like the sun and the moon. Your sun-like presence, dear Guru Maharaj, accompanied by the simultaneous appearance of our moon-like Gurudev, His Holiness Bhakti Rasamrit Maharaj, made my existence complete on the day of my spiritual birth with the shower of your unlimited mercy and cooling shelter. The Shastras say that Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda appear again and again to deliver lost souls from this Bhavasagar. For me, the day of my initiation felt like that auspicious day when the sun and the moon, Lord Sri Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, had arisen simultaneously to dissipate the ignorance and wonderfully bestowed benediction upon all the disciples assembled there. This verse from the Brihad Bhagavatamrit aptly captures my realization of your illustrious presence in our lives. Shunyam apurnatameti mrityorapi amrityate apat sampati eva bhati vidvajjana samagamaha. When one approaches a person who has real knowledge and saintliness, emptiness overflows into fullness. Death becomes immortal nectar, and disasters can seem like good fortune. I relate to this verse as it summarizes the silver lining that you bring to this Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam with your humble and exemplary qualities that are a huge contrast against today's fake society and culture. Stepping inside the Radha Gopinath temple in Chowpatty, Mumbai, which has grown so much under your guidance so beautifully, was like stepping into a spiritual bubble where I felt as if I were floating away from the huff and din of Mumbai's material life. My heart is overflowing with gratitude for your Vani, which I will always endeavor to follow as I meditate on that sublime memory of our initiation day to help me cleanse the anarthas that have a tight grip on my heart. I have now a firm belief that a Guru's Vani is more important than his Vapu, as I feel your presence in my life just like the invisible thread that strings a pearl necklace. I pray to Sri Sri Radha Gopinath for your health, for your good health and long life, so infinite souls may receive your mercy and get deliverance from the clutches of Maya. Shri Guru Charani Rati Aise Uttama Gati Ye Prasade Pure Sarva Asha. My only wish is to have my consciousness purified by your words emanating from your mouth, and the attachment to your lotus feet is the perfection of the fulfilled desire of my heart. Please bless me, dear Guru Maharaj, to serve your Vani always and to always remember Krishna and never forget him. A servant of your servant, Radhashtami Leela Devi Dasi. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Mataji. So following Sankalpa Ram Prabhu, can I kindly request Sriman Narsingha Prabhu to offer Ganesham Prabhu's written offering? Unfortunately, Prabhu had to travel to Adelaide today, so Sriman Prabhu, if I can kindly request you to offer.
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठभूतले श्रीमती राजनाथ स्वामी नमिने नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठभूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नमिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्राचार्य निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पार्षदेश. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances unto your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to your service. Guru Maharaj, words cannot describe how much I am indebted to you. I was drowning in a whirlpool ocean of material neuroscience. You pulled me out from that dreadful situation by giving me shelter unto your divine lotus feet and accepted this ignorant soul as your disciple. I am eternally grateful and indebted to you. Guru Maharaj, you went through so many challenges and life-threatening encounters to be with Srila Prabhupada and in devotional service. By the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prabhupada and yours, I have easily got the fortune of devotional life. But I am not seriously taking my devotional life. Dear Guru Maharaj, please bless this ignorant soul so that I can become serious in my devotional path. Guru Maharaj, you are a very loyal and dedicated frontline soldier of Prabhupada's army. You have inspired millions of souls all around the world to practice Krishna consciousness. You are fixed in your mind on preaching the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada. You have given your life to fulfill that mission. You have given up your comforts to take the mercy of Lord Chaitanya and Prabhupada to every corners of the world. I want to take the responsibility of preaching the mission of Srila Prabhupada. I want to come out of the survival mode in bhakti and serve Prabhupada mission. Please bless me with enough motivation and inspiration so that I will be able to take Prabhupada mission as the one and only goal of my life. Guru Maharaj, you are a true embodiment of compassion, gratitude, humility, kindness, generosity and all the good qualities. I beg for your mercy so that I will be able to develop a drop of the all good qualities you have. On this very auspicious day of your 74th best puja, I pray to Sri Sri Radha Gopinath to bless you with good and healthy life. I want to thank you for giving me shelter in your divine lotus feet and saving me from the blazing fire of material existence, trying to become your servant. Sankalpa Ramdas.
Thank you, Prabhu. Following Ganesham Prabhu's offering, I'd request Saki Radhika Mataji to be ready with her offering.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Hare Krishna dear devotees. So I'll be reading out the offering of Ganesham Govinda Prabhu in his absence. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namine. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Hare Krishna, dear Maharaj, please accept my respectful obeisances. All glories to your divine grace. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for bringing so much inspiration and guidance in our spiritual lives. When I got introduced to Krishna consciousness, I was easily convinced about the philosophy. However, practicing that philosophy in day-to-day life always remained challenging. I was clueless how to make use of the new bhakti wisdom and put them into practice in my personal life. It was then I came across your Yatra lectures, and life was never the same again. With your inimitable style and deep conviction, you explained even the most complex philosophical points in a simple and practical way. Vaishnava behavior and culture started to make sense for the first time. Later, when I got opportunity to visit Pune and Chowpatty and associate with your disciples, I understood how profoundly you had influenced everyone to embrace the true culture of Krishna consciousness. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for bringing such great fortune in my life. Please bless me that I follow your wonderful instructions and be a useful instrument in the hands of Sri Sri Radha Gopinath. Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj, Vyasa Puja, Maha Mahotsav Ki Jai. Your grateful servant, Ganesham Govinda Prabhu. Ganesham Govinda Das. So if I can just say a few words as well. As I was just reading Ganesham Govindapur's offering, it just reminded me, I'm not sure if you would be knowing, but some 15 years back now, Ganesham Prabhu had started a group in this temple here. It's called GSS, Gauranga Sabha Sydney, because as Prabhu was mentioning in his offering, he had gotten trained in Brahmachari ashram in Pune and in Chowpatty with many of Radhanath Maharaj's stalwart disciples, Brahmachari disciples. So he started Gauranga Sabha Sydney, this group in Sydney, and there was about 12, 15 of us young boys at that time in our early 20s, just studying at university. And our esteemed Jagannath Gopal Prabhu was also part of that group, Kamsari Sena Prabhu and a few others as well. And we used to meet weekly, we used to do services together, we used to go out on book distribution together. But one of our most fondest memories was on a weekly basis we would listen to Radhanath Maharaj's lectures, and we would come together and we would discuss them. We were new to Krishna consciousness at that time, so Maharaj's lectures were full of Leela, things we had never heard of before, so it was very inspiring to hear Maharaj's lectures and to discuss them very intimately together as well. And also, just as Krishna is glorified when his devotee is glorified, Krishna is glorified even more when his devotee is glorified. So similarly, Radhanath Maharaj, the Guru, is glorified more when his disciples are glorified as well. So I'd just like to call out the inspiration that His Grace Radhesham Prabhu has provided to the Brahmachari Ashram in Sydney. I've been listening to his lectures pretty much every day for the last 12, 13 years now. Ganesham Govindapur often calls him a Mahatma in ISKCON. And we have a sadhana card in our ashram. Maybe some of you also follow a sadhana card as well. So in the listening part of the sadhana card, we have Srila Prabhupada, we have Guru Maharaj, and then we have a special row just for Radhesham Prabhu as well. So it's mandatory for all the brahmacharis to listen to Radhesham Prabhu's lectures. And also, recently actually, myself and a couple of other brahmacharis went to ISKCON Pune, because obviously we're going to build a new temple here, so they've already built a very fabulous, wonderful temple in Pune as well, the NVCC. So the purpose of our visit there was to actually, understand how they came up with the architecture, the different design elements. And so we talked to the head architect there, and the devotees really organized our visit very nicely. It was very hospitable. Devotees like His Grace Revatipati Prabhu, Sundar Sham Prabhu, Antardvi Prabhu, and Kanai Thakur Prabhu, who is Ganesham Govindapur's Shiksha Guru when he was studying in Pune as well. And they also very nicely organized different meetings with different departmental heads as well, so that we can interview them and understand how they're running such a big temple, in different ways, how they're managing devotees and how they're managing their departments as well. So I'd just like to thank Maharaj for producing such Stitadir Muni-like disciples, especially brahmachari disciples, who are guiding and inspiring so many of us here in Sydney as well as all around the world as well. So thank you very much, Maharaj. His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj Ki Jai.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Following Sakhi Radhika Mataji's offering, can I kindly request Madhav Gopal Prabhu to be ready with his offering?
Dear Guru Maharaj, a very, very happy Vyasa Puja. This is a great opportunity for all of us as a family to celebrate your Vyasa Puja in front of Sri Radha Gopinath. Recently, I came across the Samvad of Vyasadeva and Narad Muni in Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a really, really beautiful example of a spiritual master and a disciple. An idle disciple takes feedback from his spiritual master, and a spiritual master is sensitive and appreciative while correcting his disciple, fixing everything in a way that is beneficent for all. And all these lines of how a spiritual master is like in the purport, which Srila Prabhupada is mentioning, some of the lines reminded me of you. As you yourself follow the principle of behind correction, the underlying principle is compassion. And hence your success rate is so high as you have so much compassion towards everyone. So much natural, genuine, deep concern for everyone. Something which keeps me going on in my little spiritual practices is by seeing your loving relationship with your god brothers. This year, when Indradyumna Maharaj brought the gifts, that shawl gift for you, and Vaisheshikha Prabhu, that whole episode gave me so much happiness and satisfaction in my heart. I was overwhelmed with joy and felt the same feeling as I feel when I read Chaitanya Charitamrit about the loving exchanges among devotees. Growing up, sometimes during the old times, I had seen devotees fighting, and as a child, it discouraged me to take up Krishna consciousness. It used to give me doubts if I am doing the right thing. But then I had you to guide us. And the way you treated the devotees gave me so much faith and confidence in practicing Krishna consciousness. I am eternally grateful to you, dear Maharaj, for giving me these pleasant experiences in life. Before July this year, I felt severe separation from you. I thought this time when I will see you, I might become overwhelmed or may cry. But by just seeing you smiling vibrantly, I felt so happy. I felt like something in me was switched on. It was my dormant feeling of practicing bhakti with enthusiasm. As from past 3.5 years, I have been failing to balance sadhana, children, household tasks, seva, and my health. But as soon as I met you this July, I feel whatever was missing came back to me. Like a electricity current voltage issue, which was there from long time. It was just fixed. Dear Maharaj, I have been thinking about my purpose of life. What is the purpose of my life? Krishna gave me birth in a devotee family. There has to be something he wants me to do, rather than just taking care of my family like any other grahastha in this world. I have this great urge in my heart to leave some legacy behind for the benefit of others. Every time I think like this, the thought came was, I am just a housewife and I'm so limited. And then I look at you and Srila Prabhupada and Shri Radha Gopinath, then I pacify myself that one day you all will reveal and whatever you have said to me will sit in place. It is just the feeling how much can I take from all of you. You have built, your god brothers have built this temple. Srila Prabhupada has done so much for us. I'm just taking. When will it be that I will be able to give something in return, even small, to you and Srila Prabhupada? On that note, recently there are some services opportunities which Lord has kindly facilitated, and I am looking forward to these services. I seek blessings that whatever little it may be, I am trying in the service of the Lord. May I do it with sincerity and dedication, with the right attitude, and may the recipient of these services are highly benefited, and may by the endeavor of both me and my Prabhu, may Srila Prabhupada be happy. Thank you, Maharaj, for just being here for us always. Apart from these services, this year I'm working on developing some of your qualities, like the quality of seeing good in others, like you always ask us to do, without judgment. I really want to work more upon concentrating on good in others, plus developing the feeling of gratitude more and more, and also taking responsibility slowly for some services. Thank you, Maharaj, for always inspiring me so nicely exactly how much I need. I look forward to do something which makes you really happy, and I feel some level of contempt by pleasing you. Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Just a small little like a story about Maharaj. Um, when I was little, Ye- last week my parents celebrated Maharaj's Vyasa Puja, and my mother was sharing this story that even though in a amidst of lot of devotees, after 8 years my mom went back to Chopati. My parents were in Chopati in 1980s, but my father got posted because he was working in railways to North India. So they went after a very long time, and as soon as in the crowd Maharaj saw my mother, Maharaj recognized and he said, "I know you." And my mom was like she was shocked. How would Maharaj remember me? I don't speak English. I'm always serving at the background. And Maharaj said, "You are that Mataji who makes gud ka cake for me." In Hindi, he said, "Gud ka cake for me." And Maharaj, there are many, many very good cooks in Chopati, but because of his love, he said, "I miss your cakes." So whenever Mama, even today, goes, she makes little gud cake, and Maharaj says, "Oh, gud ka cake," and he loves. Um, Another time, the genuineness of Maharaj is that in Kurukshetra, Maharaj came for a Rath Yatra in 1993, and it was a small, I think in 1995. It was a small Rath Yatra, and my father was taking that donation slip. Like you go to a shop to shop, you take some donation and give them a slip that you've donated this and like that. So he collected around 1500 rupees, and he had his own cash, and he had it everything in the pocket. And the pocket was pickpocketed by someone during the yatra. And my mother was not carrying or whatever, I don't know, my father had all the money. And everybody came and said, "Oh Prabhu, what happened? Where did it happen? Where did you keep it? Why didn't you keep it on the top pocket? What really happened?" Everybody was concerned, and everybody felt really sad that this happened to Prabhu. And when Maharaj got to know, Maharaj was the first one who took out 100 rupees from his pocket and said, "How will you go home? You have little kids. Take this money and go back home safely." So my father said that genuine concern which I felt like goosebumps that somebody really, really care would go on a solution of the problem. And the last one is, my mom was telling this, that once in Ambala, where my parents live, it's near to Kurukshetra in North India. This was in 1993. So Maharaj came for a program organized by some person who was a very big um, uh, industrialist, and it was a big temple, like a very big whole program. And it was decided that Maharaj will come for some dinner or like evening prasad at our place. But Sukhdev Maharaj at that time was the caretaker of Kurukshetra, and he said that Prabhu, Maharaj knows you well, you know, it's okay, he can go to some other place, someone else's house. And my mom had been preparing everything, so the table was all decorated and everything. And at that time we didn't had phones, so my father couldn't tell or whatever. But then my father felt really sad, and he was saying, he was feeling that maybe because I'm not so rich, maybe that is why, you know, Maharaj might not be able to come to my place. Had it been been a big industrialist like that man, maybe Maharaj would come. But immediately Krishnanand Prabhu, his car was came in front of my father's scooter, and he said, "Maharaj wants to come to your house." And then Maharaj came with Malti Mataji and lot of senior devotees, and Chandramauli Maharaj, and it was December, it was very cold, and Maharaj came to the house, and when we all bowed down, we all did Dandavat Pranam to Maharaj. Maharaj immediately put his chadar like this in front of my mother and said, "I want bhiksha." And my mother said, "What can I do?" My mom got scared because my mom was not following that much Krishna consciousness, and my father was really serious. So my mom said, "What if we ask my husband? What will happen then?" But Maharaj smiled, and Maharaj said, "I am a sadhu and I want some bhiksha, and the bhiksha I want is that you start chanting 16 rounds." And ever since then, ever since then, my mom is chanting 16 rounds very nicely and has become much, much, much qualified and a better devotee than my father. So, Hare Krishna.
So following Mother Gopal Prabhu's offering, I kindly request Sanjay Vyas Prabhu to share his offering.
Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. All glories to you. Wishing you a very happy 74th Vyasa Puja. I want to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to you for everything you do for me and all of us. I can't ask you for anything more. You've already given us everything. Everything that you want us to know and do. You have already given us over and over and over again through your words and more importantly through your actions. We have recording of your classes for over 40 years and it's still counting. As you say, all your personal instructions to all of your disciples are there in your classes. Please bless me that I can listen to all your classes and learn and imbibe in my life the principles that you want me to learn through these classes. I have within me an ocean of faults. Some are grossly visible to me and others, and some are buried deep inside, which will only reveal in time. I have a long way to go to reach the real purpose of life, but today on this auspicious day, I have a prayer to make to your lotus feet in this lifetime and beyond, wherever this soul travels. Please have the mercy that these souls always have the access to your Vani. Your Vani is my only shelter. Whenever I am down and out, your Vani always picks me up from that state and makes me cheerful and hopeful. It always assures me, this too shall pass. Thank you, dear Guru Maharaj, for everything. On this special day, I would like to express my gratitude by outlining some of your qualities. Your qualities are unlimited, and my limited self has tried to string some of your qualities in the name bestowed upon you by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, Radhanath Swami. R is for respecting others and expecting no respect in return. A stands for appreciating others. D, deep concern for all. H, humility. A, accommodating others, never judging anyone. N, not conforming to the norms. This is a bit interesting one. I'll try to explain on that. A, attention to detail. T, tolerance. And H, harmonious. I listed down many pastimes for each one of these qualities. But due to the restriction of time, I'll just share a few that I feel are really important to share. Your quality of appreciating others, Guru Maharaj, is second to none. We all know you say that your Vyasa Puja is the most austere day of the year for you because everyone glorifies you, and a pure devotee and a humble person, truly humble devotee like you, does not like to hear his glorification. But recently, a couple of years back, one of our god sisters from Farmington Hill left her body due to sickness. And during her last moments, all the community members gathered together and performed kirtan right in the ICU of the hospital. And by Krishna's inconceivable arrangement, you came on the Zoom call and chanted personally for that devotee for her onward journey. And cut to the next year, your Vyasa Puja, you were there at Farmington Hills. And you mentioned, when I saw all of you coming together for chanting for that devotee, at that moment I decided I will come for my Vyasa Puja to Farmington Hills. Guru Maharaj, it is such an austerity for you to hear your glorification, but still, just to show your appreciation to the community, you went there and accepted that austerity, just to reciprocate with everyone. Your quality of humility is that requires no explanation. But I'll just say one, I think this is probably couple of, 20 years back or something. You were in Rishikesh and